Week. Today, I want to share, let's look at this fun little thing. Okay, so what you're going to see here is whew, repurposing magic. And you know what? It all stems from Excel because pretty sure that spreadsheets are one of my love languages. So I am actually going to share with you how we choose what content to repurpose and how we go selecting elements. And then, depending on how time is, I will actually show how we actually like turn all of that stuff into tasks and move it into our project management system. So here we go. Away we go. Okay. All right. Let me switch this back around. Okay, this gigantic spreadsheet, I'm going to zoom in on here. Okay, so we found, first of all, that, so we're going to be looking at this black column here. I have all these other things back in here, right? But what we found is there are, I've talked about this before. So good content in, good content out, right? If you are repurposing content that maybe isn't great to begin with, or is just very like just all teachy or just all like here's my authority and selling and that kind of stuff. What happens is people tune out, right? Absolutely tune out. And in fact, I have even done this. We've done this, like we did this ourselves before, right? And so once social media starts to see you as spam, you're kind of stuck in the spam world, right? Like it's difficult to get out of that. And the way to do that is to just create content that people are engaged with, just like this video right here that you can watch, right? And so what we want to do is take a look at, um, we know that video works best. So we prefer to start from video if possible, right? So we like to look at creating content that is going to be engaging, entertaining, fun, some that'll promote, sell, cause conversions, and some that are educational, right? So let me come over here. And these are our notes. This could be embarrassing because these are our internal notes, and this could be. Anyway, we'll share this, see what happens. So we like to start from a YouTube video first. And so for customers, like done for you customers, we actually research topics and we look at, trending things, or if they're producing a podcast or some sort of a live show, we'll start from that first, right? But one of the things that we love to do is take that original content, right? And then go, okay, what kinds of things can we pull out of there that are going to be engaging, entertaining, fun, converting, all of those things, right? So hence the reason we have the color coding over here, right? And this becomes the main goal of what's happening over here. So our core elements are the YouTube video. From that, we end up creating an email that is designed to be hooky and drive people to the YouTube video to go watch, right? That's what we want to do. Obviously, we need a YouTube description that's optimized to help boost performance of that video. Okay, that's our core base where we start from. Then we move into some of the teachy things that are, so we're going to do a carousel, which will be used obviously on Instagram, but we also can post this other places. I'll show you where we're posting all the stuff. So we create a carousel with different steps. And then we also turn the carousel into an animated video so that we can use it in other places because, again, videos perform well, and especially short format videos. So we can do the little short 15-second story reel videos, right? Then we repurpose that video into a couple of other videos. So we look for a key takeaway or something we can turn into a tip, something that's going to be exciting and engaging and entertaining that way, right? We also want to create the hooky title, the original, like, hey, you want to watch this because here's why. Then We also have a couple of other videos that we do. Okay, so we like to do a CTA video. So whatever your call to action is, being being like if it's literally just like comment here to get something, like if you're using a chat bot, or uh go opt in for this, or you're promoting a launch, or like whatever the call to action is, we want to make sure that we're creating a super short, less than 60-second version of that video. um and actually, what we like to do is create that as a shorter, more like 52-ish seconds, because then we start the video with a thumbnail and we end it with a call to action graphic. So the reason we start with the thumbnail is because then the thumb shows up instead of you on video going like when you're just getting ready to start, right? And then we end with a CTA graphic, so it's very clear, like comment here or go get this awesome thing, right? Um, so we like to pull the CTA out. That is definitely the salesy thing. And then we like to have a personality video. And by this, I mean like personality marketing. It is me getting up on my high horse and saying, um, there are so many. Okay, here we go. Ready? 60-second personality video that you can cut from this one right now. There are so many content repurposing services out there. And the problem is that they work all from these template based starting places, and it's just a cookie cutter thing that doesn't actually have anything to do with your personality. There's no story involved. There's no adherence to or sharing like, hey, these are my core values. Hey, this like here's a story about when this happened to me. There's no like there's just no personal relation. And when you're using these templatey things, guess what? So are thousands of other people. So it's not actually helping you stand out. In fact, what it's doing is turning your content into a whole bunch of other crappy content that is just going to get you showing up like spam on the social media channels. And so I do not like or promote the cookie cutter type content repurposing services because I think they're just actually making your entire life worse than if you never used it at all. I didn't time myself, but I think that was less than 60 seconds. So there you go. That is me. And honestly, it doesn't even have to have anything to do with business. I can even talk about, I just recorded a video about Chat GPT for one of our upcoming episodes that'll be dropping next week, by the way. Very, very exciting. So we recorded that and I was talking with my team about Chat GPT, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Skynet is here. Like Skynet has already come and taken over. And my whole team's like, crickets. No idea what I'm talking about. And I'm like, come on, Terminator, Skynet, still no, right? So I guess I can switch this around since I'm just talking and not wow, looking at this. But um I'm like, it's Terminator. Come on, Terminator. Nobody gets it. Nobody got it at all, right? So yeah, so I was bitching about this to my husband later, and I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, seriously? Nobody knew what I was even talking about with Skynet. Like, come on." And so he's like, "That's it. From now on, you just need to have a list of all of the movies that you reference all the time. So that's going to include Terminator, Goonies, Stand by Me, pretty much all your like 80s classic kind of movies, plus, any good horror movies kind of coming up." So I just need to have the like, this is your must watch list because I reference these things all the time. And you just need to know these if you're going to work for me. He's like, otherwise, tell them they're all fire. Anyway, that is the kind of fun personality things that you would want to include, right? Really getting up on my high horse here, which is what that was all about. All right. So we actually create 4 different video snippets, less than 60 seconds, all starting with some sort of a title or a thumbnail. And then if we have a call to action, we want to include a call to action graphic at the end. So then we move on to, here's our videos. Then we do a title graphic promoting the main video. So this would be kind of like the video thumbnail, but we make it way fun. So it'll be used as a social media post. Like to do a label kind of photo. I got this idea from Alex Catoni at the Copy Pussy. Love that. Just kind of a fun, candid lifestyle photo with like fun words about things that you do or lifestyle or things that are gonna like catch people's attention. It's a different way to share up a photo, right? Um, a list graphic. So we kind of take what's going on with the carousel tip and we turn it into like everything onto one. So it's sort of an infographic-y type thing. Obviously, a quote, we love to do that. Statistics or some sort of a fun statement, FYI. A graphic that is designed to encourage comment and participation. And hey, how do you feel about this? Comment here, right? And then here's our videos, and then we do our thumbnails, right? So all of this stuff can be spread out over a matter of um, 30 days. Or like for our done for you customers, we do this every 2 weeks. So then what we do is we like to come in here and go, oh, look at that. Jennifer Neal is in here. I can go close that one, huh? There we go. Then we like to go say, okay, here's where all of these graphics can be used. So again, this is just Excel. So Facebook page, Instagram, and then we have Reels for both Instagram and Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, YouTube Community, Twitter, and then we can also use these things on stories if you're posting stories. Then we're going to do the email newsletter. We're going to post on YouTube. Some of them will get turned into ads. And then sometimes we'll turn the actual video into a written blog and post that as a blog. So this is all like, these are all so many different touch points that you can create, right? Then here's how we can fill this up. So we literally have like 6 plus 4. So we have 10 posts going on Facebook and Instagram every month, every 2 weeks, like however often you want it to. But this tells us what to post where. And then down here, we actually line this all up by dates. And the awesome thing about what that does, and this spreadsheet is not 100% put together because we're still sort of working on it, but what happens, and I deleted this one. Okay, here's one that's kind of filled in. So what happens is then this automatically generates tasks. So it's like, okay, or actually it generates a content calendar, right? So we're like, here we go, Instagram Reels. Here's all the Reels that you're going to post and when they're going to post because the dates are generated by the numbers of like what's happening down here. So this automatically creates your content calendar. So you literally can just hand this off to a VA and be like, here you go. So you have all those assets. They know what to post where, captions, all that kind of stuff goes with it. And then if you want to get super nerdy, we're getting really late here, but I will reveal this one next time. So we also then turn around and turn all of these tasks into let me go back over. So over here, this will all be filled out. So okay, carousel is obviously going to be in square format. And we don't need horizontal banner, but we do need copy. Oops, that would be an X. We need graphics. And then the animated one is going to be in video format, right? So by having all these things filled out, we know what formats we need for all the stuff in order for them to be able to post all the way over here. And then we use all of this to then say, here's the copy tasks we need, here's the graphics tasks, here's the video stuff. And then all of that gets imported into ClickUp and we create all of these different tasks here based on like, here's copy tasks, here's graphic tasks, and then those get assigned out. Oh, I didn't share my screen there. Whoops. Here, I'll show that. Switch it up and change this. Share my screen, click up. Maybe. Okay, I cannot find my screen. Oh, here we go. Windows. Best live ever, right? Complete silence. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we drop everything in here. We're like, okay, here's all of our copy tasks. different graphic tasks, video tasks. And this way we're able to keep track of it. And then, inside of here we have all of our notes. We keep track of notes and stuff. We put links back to the documents, assigning and deadlines and all that kind of stuff. So what is really awesome, like we love using ClickUp, except for the recent bugs, which have been insane, but to help organize all of those tasks and stuff. So literally from like one content, like one topic, here's our original core topic. We already know, here's all the graphics, here's all the videos, here's all the copy that we need to produce. And then it automatically generates a content calendar and it automatically generates all of the tasks that have to be done. So this is pretty awesome. We use this for our done for you customers internally when we're creating all of the assets. And then we also are including this in our new Done With You program, which is the 0 to 60 Facebook Ads Accelerator. So excited about this program. I think this is a way. This program is really meant to be like a for the coaches who are like, okay, I have a program, I know I can sell. I'm right there. I'm not ready to hire ads. I'm still DIYing a bunch of stuff, but ads are overwhelming. All this content repurposing is kind of overwhelming. I just need somebody to like set it up and then like start the machine running and I can keep it going. So that's exactly what this program is designed to do is we're doing all the heavy lifting. So it's a workshop. You come in 3 days, you walk away with Facebook ads running. And then we're actually taking your core content, which you're going to produce that core content at the workshop, right? You're going to walk away with Facebook ads running. We are turning that all into uh, content that can be repurposed. And we're going to give you this content calendar so you can literally do it yourself, hand it to your VA, and everything is very clear cut. Here's exactly what you're going to post, when and where, and on what days. And then we're taking care of all the tasks to make it all happen, right? We're also taking care of managing the ads to start with so that we know when we hand it off to you, all you got to do is maintain. So it's pretty exciting. I'm very, very thrilled to be bringing this program out. If you are interested in this program, it is in beta and it is a invite only at this moment in time. So the way to get an invite is to have a conversation with me. Hit me up at meetingwithjen.com. I should probably have something like that. Oh, wait, let me do this. Here we go. Meetingwithjen.com. Book an appointment. Look at that. Look at me producing a show on the fly. What? Boom. Anyway, that's this is how you get an invite is just by having a conversation to see if you're ready for the Done With You program. This also is exactly the same method that we teach in our complete DIY course, the Content Connection Academy. So any of those things interest you, but honestly, like all you need is Excel to kind of help run a lot of this stuff. ClickUp, we just use that because we run a lot of stuff, but it can all be done with Excel. So there is tech tip number one, which is not really all that exciting, but what's awesome about it is how you can use it to literally say, here's my content, plug it in, automatically create your content calendar, automatically create all these tasks. Pretty awesome, right? All right, I'll be back tomorrow with some more tech tips on how we actually get in and create the graphics and the videos and some of the tools that we're using to generate those things. So I will show you behind the scenes and answer any questions that do come up. That's it. See you guys later.